fat kid with talking shit.
And
You said nigga. You lied. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, we want to give all praise and honor to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, and Kakadash.
Hey, double honor to the Apostle Elder Great Millstone. He taught us through the spirit, peace and much love, and salutations to Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latino named Americans, show the Tuesday from the Bible. How time we got to seek year 2021. They extended to come all over Yahweh Shai. All right, go ahead.
this is Baruch 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah, that's such as shall leave it shall die, man. So if you go against the commandments of the Most High, of the Heavenly Father and His Son, you're gonna die, man. Okay? And
Remind me to
what
get something.
happened to us when we went into what? When we went against the laws of the Most High, we died as a nation, man. We lost our heritage with the Heavenly Father, okay? With those orders and those covenants. That's why we were serving our enemies. Because we went against the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. See, we didn't want to hearken to the Most High. Go ahead.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Turn ye, O Jacob, and turn hold of it, man. That's where our life ends at, man. You know, with the law of the Most High. We despise the law of the Lord. Go ahead.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Yeah, walk. Try to give the honor to Baal. People started sacrifices unto devils, man.
That's right.
Unto idols. Now it's the modern day Christian church, Saint Louis Bourgeois, man. See? That's what we pray the white Jesus Christ's name. That's not the Lord's name. That's the Lord with the Most High and white. That's a lie. Go ahead.
Nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Yeah, none of the things that are proper unto thee that which is a strange nation. And the nation of Edom and all these other nations, they're a strange nation.
That's right.
They're outside the temple of the Most High. Go ahead.
That's right.
O Israel, happy are we for things sold to the nations.
Yeah, see, we were sold to the nations. We were sold from all over the world. Going back to slavery and slave trade, we were sold all over, man. After Rome, we fell out of Rome, went to the west parts of Africa, we went in the Esau Kingdom, we sold us from all over, man. To Europe, to America, okay? To North and South, Central, everywhere, man. Go ahead.
Not for your destruction, but because he moved the Most High to wrath.
Yeah, so it wasn't for our destruction. It's because we moved the Most High to wrath.
That's right.
We pissed the Most High off. Oh, women were being unrighteous. The men were being unrighteous. Sacrificing, like I said, unto devils. Eating abominable foods. You know? Going into the Greek customs and the Greek ideology. Okay, at the time of the Greeks. And also in the time of the Romans. Right? Worshiping Roman gods. All right? Worshiping Christians, Saturnalia, all those other different religions that our people in. You know? Having that Gentile state of mind. Not returning to the Most High.
All right.
Go ahead.
You were delivered unto the enemies.
Yep.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
Yeah, that's a sacrifice unto devils. Go ahead.
And not to the Most High.
And not to the Most High. We wouldn't sacrifice to the Most High, man. See? We wouldn't give a sacrifice to the Heavenly Father. We give a sacrifice to all these other Roman gods. All right? All these other pagan religions that we're doing. Even now today. You got Islam, Christianity, you know? What are evil? They celebrate, they praise Mother Mary, man. The Most High, but we tell our people to come back to the Most High, they walk past. They don't want to know the Israelites. They're the children of the Most High. Go ahead, we say.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed.
Yeah, see, we have grieved Jerusalem that nurses us, right? Because that was our birth nursing mother. That's where all men come from. It's from Jerusalem. We grieved that.
Ye that dwell about Sion,
and that's wisdom. Hearken to you. You hearken to who's that? That was the prophet. They're the ones telling us to hearken to the Most High. Go ahead.
The Most High hath brought upon me great mourning.
Yup.
For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them.
Yes, that's the Most High see the captivity of his sons and daughters. Go ahead.
With joy did I nourish them,
Yep.
but sent them away with weeping and mourning.
We sent them away weeping and mourning. We went into captivity of the so-called white man, all right, the devil. We went here weeping and mourning, man.
That's right.
Your children being taken from you, being lamented. You know, they should have windows up. Should have windows up, man. Lamented, man. You know, go ahead.
Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many,
Yup.
who for the sins of my children am left desolate,
Yup.
because they departed from the law of the Most High.
Yes, we depart from the law of the Most High. Look at Jake now, man. You know, Jake doesn't care about the law of the Most High.
God.
And you got the niggas out on drugs, you know, being out here fucking multiple women, you know, doing all these different things unseen in the sight of Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
They knew not his status,
His statues.
they knew not his statutes, nor walked in the way of his
Yeah,
commandments.
they knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments, man. Because see, if you niggas knew the judgment of the Most High, you'd be out here with us preaching the word and preaching against it. You know what I mean? You niggas gonna put on tattoos on your face and do bad damn. Why ain't Nelly? Murder on my mind, man.
It's righteous.
Nor trusting that pastor discipline. Check the way. That's why I got a lot of all these unruly niggas. You know? See? The father being took out of the house, the woman ruled over the children. That's awful, man. That's not how it's supposed to be. Women out here out of order running around, ass and titties out, man. Go ahead.
Let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons. Let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters,
Yep.
which the everlasting hath brought upon them.
Yup.
For he hath brought a nation upon them from far.
Yeah, niggas from far. Go ahead.
A shame.
They're shameless people. Look, they're shameless, man. No way of living, man. They have no points of life, man. Right? They're shameless people. They're profane outside of the temple. That's why Esau does all the nasty and dirty shit. You know? He's a pedophile, a rapist. He like little boys. That's why they go over there, them fake ass kids. They give them little babies. They see them. They're the children of the Most High.
What is that? What is that? They sucking them off because of
Yeah.
Was it circumcision?
Yeah, so-called circumcision, man. Sucking the blood.
They suck the blood out the penis.
Hey, it's not in the Leviticus sport, so you should not have any blood. So whatever. That's why you know a lot of kids gonna miss on a fucking milk carton. They're taking them kids, sacrificing them with the devils.
Hey, what
Drinking their blood.
did that little dude from Finland say? Remember, I don't know if y'all see that video. The little Edomite sister.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, they giving the McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's and Burger King, man. Or where the fuck?
Hey, get those signs out.
Go ahead. These devils. Go ahead.
Hymns of a strange language.
And of a strange language. The English language is a bastard language. It doesn't make any sense. You know? U-D-O, go.
Two and two. There.
Here and there. You know? It's not straightforward, right? Go ahead.
Who neither reverence old man nor pit-tied child.
Yup.
These have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow.
Yeah, they carried less than that without daughters. Go ahead.
But what can I help? For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies.
And that's it. So the same person that put us upon that, which is Yahweh, all right? He put us in captivity, but he's going to deliver us also, man, in these last days. And this is why we want America to be destroyed, because we know that what's coming is the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
It's everlasting life, righteousness. With this shall dwell a righteous life, a righteous way of living. No more worry, no more sufferings, no more tears, no more crying, no more punishment. Gloriness, beautifulness, man. Go ahead.
Go your way, O my children.
Yup.
Go your way, for I am left desolate.
Yup.
I have put off the clothing of peace
Yup.
and put upon me the sackcloth of my prayer.
Yup.
I will cry unto the everlasting in my days.
Yup.
Be of good.
He'll cry unto the everlasting for his days. We're not crying to the Lord right now. We're crying to the Most High Hey, Lord, come get us.
Huh.
You know? Hey, son, y'all shy. Come bring us out of captivity, man. Destroy America, Baba Kasha. Y'all Bashim y'all shy.
Huh.
Destroy America, Baba Kasha.
Huh.
That's what we doing, man. We making the most side to get us the fuck up out of here, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord.
Yeah, be your and crying to the most high. We must cry to the most high daily. We're constantly waiting for the most high to come back to deliver us up out of here, man. We know what this is. We know this is captivity. We know this is people deliver us from the power of the enemy. Because while we repented, the elect, we came back in the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the Lord's hearing our prayers.
That's right.
You know, He's hearing us every day cry, man. Begging the Most High. Come on, Lord. We gonna come get us. We gonna end it. You know? Go ahead.
For my heart,
We have no hope in America. There is no hope. Or it's gonna be destroyed. There is no hope working a fucking 9 to 5 for Esau, man. There is no salvation and none of that. There's no salvation in being an NBA player, man. There's no salvation of rapping, trapping. There's no salvation in that.
That's right.
Only salvation is in the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Go ahead.
that he will save you, and joy is come unto me from the Holy One.
That's it. Go ahead.
Because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you.
The soon mercy that should come unto us, man. Hey, the Most High gonna have mercy upon His elect. He gonna give us new bodies.
That's right.
He gonna give us a kingdom, man. He'll give many women.
That's right.
So what the hell is this, man? What's America, bro? This ain't shit. Working on concrete buildings. It's like a fucking cave, man. On a spatula.
Right.
The pork grease that fell on the shit. They got pork in the fire.
Said shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Go ahead.
Because of the mercy which to you, Savior, sent you with
Water from Rome. We let that place. We had no home. We was vagabonds, man. We was
but the Most High will give you to me with joy and gladness forever.
And that's it. Joy and gladness forever. This is what we live in right now. We live in that time. We're gonna get that joy and gladness forever. You know? You know, imagine never being you being American, you just be mad for no fucking reason.
Right.
You know, you wake up mad.
Wake up, man. That's it.
Somebody pissed you off, somebody did something. You're like, man, you know, you ready to kill everybody, man. You know?
Hey, you woke up back to the fact that you're still in this bitch.
Exactly, man. You know, your alarm go off, that's the time. Fuck!
Right. No slave again.
You know?
That's it.
You vexed, man. Cause we're in captivity. They don't know why they stop when their fucking alarm clock turns on, man.
Right.
Cause you in captivity, nigga.
Right.
You in slavery, you're in bondage, man. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man bad.
Yeah, surely oppression make it the wise. We've been oppressed in this land. See how we're pissed off. We're mad. We're angry, but we don't say it. We not out here beating up on Edomites. We not out with guns. We're out with Bibles preaching the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Go ahead.
Like as now, the neighbors of Zion have seen your
So they see our salvation. And our salvation is going to be beautiful. Y'all start cracking them clouds with the hosts of heaven and the angels, man. In the chase of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, delivering the elect for this upcoming destruction. Go ahead.
so they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory.
David rewrote it, but soldier.
Suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High.
See the wrath that has come upon us by the Most High. Go ahead. See his destruction. So when America starts going bankrupt, when they start pushing this microchip, when they get rid of the dollar, start using Bitcoin for New World currency, what that shit 9 months ago. All right, that's gonna be the New World currency. Let's do the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Lord with his lawlessness out here, martial law. It's written in the book of Jeremiah, Isaiah, and Ezekiel. The prophecies of the Most High which are sure to come. Go ahead.
My delicate ones have gone through. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock.
Go ahead.
Give good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High.
Yup.
For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Exactly. So we should remember the Most High that brought those things upon us. You know we are here prophesying and teaching. He see us, man. Go ahead.
Whereas it was your mind to go astray from the Most High.
Yup.
So being returned, seek him 10 times more.
That's it. Return and seek him 10 times more. So brothers, be on fire for this thing.
That's right.
You gotta be on fire for the Most High. You gotta be on fire for Yahweh Bashem. For niggas in the truth. This is what we need to be. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 27, verse 7. Hear, O Lord Yahweh, when I my voice, my face, my heart said unto thee, face, Yahweh will I seek. Hide not my face far from thee. Put not thy servant away in anger.
That's it. Put not thy son away in anger. You know what's supposed to do anger. You know? Go ahead.
Thou hast been my help. Leave me not. Neither forsake me, O Yahweh, my Shem Yahushua,
Yep.
of my salvation.
Yep.
When my father and my mother forsake me, teach me thy way,
Yep.
O Lord Yahweh, and lead me in plain path because of my enemies.
That's it. Other enemies. Leave it to me a plain path. A path that makes sense. A plain and easy path to walk through.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemy.
Yep. Itself. But now we as a church, what's going on? He starts trying to demonize, putting black extremists. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Extreme Muslims, and like brothers to bomb somebody or something, right? You know, false reports. We ain't doing shit. We are on the street corner speaking in the downfall of America. We ain't harm nobody. You know?
God, with cruelty, and I have fainted unless I have wait on the Lord. Not going out here bearing guns, man. You don't see us out here bearing guns. This is the weapon, man. A spiritual weapon, man. That's why Esau, he don't like it, man. Because he the wicked, we the righteous, man. So when we speak in these words come into fruition, man. See, back in the days, everybody laughed at us, man. But now, every time we speak Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's words, it becomes, you start to see Biden talking about that, man. They're trying to slow down the prophecy. But the Lord do his time on his will, man. That's right.
This is Acts 1 verse 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons.
When was going to return? You know? Go back.
This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 29. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy and prison. For he that gave thee that name will comfort thee.
Yeah, this little man that gave us the name, he'll comfort us, man. The Most High going to give us comfort, you know, stability. Go ahead.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee.
Yeah, miserable are they that afflicted. Reason why they going to be afflicted and miserable because why? They was in captivity. Esau, Edom, and all these other nations, they're going to go through hell. And the king going to be house of Jacob. Go ahead.
And rejoice at thy foes.
Yep.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons.
Yep.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall,
Yep.
so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
That's it. She shall be grieved for, and that's Babylon. The whore that sits upon the dragon. The 7 heads and 10 horns.
A great multitude.
Yep, they most gonna take away the juice of a great multitude. It's not a great America, a great multitude. You know? Go ahead.
And her pride shall be turned unto mourning.
That's turning her pride shall be turned unto mourning. Go ahead.
For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting.
So fire shall come upon from the everlasting. And the Most High gonna utterly burn this place, man. Further fucking heat. Go ahead.
Long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time.
Yeah, she shall be inhabited to the devils for a great time. Go ahead.
O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold, the way they come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High.
Hey, right quick, somebody grab Ecclesiastes 4:1. Sorry. Deuteronomy. No, Ecclesiastes. We got one. Wait. Let me get Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes 4:1. Such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter.
That's it. We had no comfort, man. You know? So we didn't know who the fuck we were at a point in time. We were lost. But now we've been found through the Spirit of Yahweh.
But they had no comforter.
That's it. So,
But they had no comforter.
yeah, but it sounds unto the.
They had no comforter.
That's it. Esau's a white man has no comfort. He has power. But the Most High ain't dealing with him, but he's on the left hand side.
That's
right. Go ahead.
Wherefore I raise the dead, which are already dead, more than the living, which are yet alive.
That's it. Hey, he prays the dead, which already dead. He's like, there's your right mind. You're not being touched by the whole festival. Right. See, that goes right there. Job 3rd chapter. You're not being under the pressure of Esau's white man. You know? Right. And you're not a dumb man.
You hit a mask on driving down Corvette, man. Hey, with the top down. With the top down, man. Hey, that's what tell you the damn what it says. Hosea 4:6. My people, yeah, the foolish my people destroy for lack of knowledge, man.
Hey, he too.
Yeah, better is he that both they which have not yet been,
Yo.
who have not seen the evil works that is done under the sun.
That's it. So it's better to be dead than be this motherfucker, man. According to the Bible, according to the Most High, this place is nothing but sin. And also, you're on the bottom of the bottom.
That's why Job said, he wished that he never came out the womb.
Yep.
He wished he just stayed silent.
Yep. Especially the CDC, this world with so-called white man. This nigga was a cave. He's a cave beast, man. You know? Hey, the Lord set him up to be where he's at right now, man.
Hey, because the reality to Esau is that you take that sword from him, he in trouble.
He ain't shit.
You take that missile, he in trouble. That's why they fight so hard. That's why they fight so hard against Iran from getting the missile. That's why they was trying to keep North Korea from getting the missile. Because once you get the missile, now you're on even ground. Right? So you take Esau's missile from him, he ain't shit.
Take away his guns. Take away his military power. Hey, he ain't shit, man. You know? Let it go back to the time of swords and King David. We'll wipe his ass out.
Right. Because now you talk about you that's heavy and strong, man. You know?
All they got is the
You're my slave.
Hey, that's exactly why Job said he wanted to let his dog sleep with Esau.
It's all right. She's doing a lot of that. And matter of fact, hey, she's going to do a lot of that in the kingdom. Yeah. You know? It's all right. Hey, in the kingdom, I got you. It's fine. All right. You can get we can hold a job. Hey, she did it to herself. She did it to herself, my king. Hey, she did it to herself. She wanted to take. But you know, she was cool with it too. They like being slaves. They like that shit. That's why they always say when you fuck them, like grab that bitch, knock her hair up in your hands, and break that. You know what I'm saying? That's they like that. They like to be dominated. Right? Why? They nature to be dominated. Yeah, it's their spirit, bro. That's why they love Jacob's big ass side. Right? Because it makes them feel it's taking their power, being feminine. You know, they give in to it. You know? So you just gotta let them know. You know? Alright, go ahead. Sword and his money, he ain't shit. Hey, anytime a Jacob trouble, he ain't gonna have man. Like Jake, man.
He's already done. Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 4:4. Again, I consider all travail and every right work. For this a man is envy of his neighbor. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit. The fool foldeth his hand together and eateth his own flesh. The vexation of spirit.
That's it. Hey, so you going through complete utter hell, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You might got it all. You might have everything you won't need in life. You eat, you know, you eat good. You ain't like this. These people down. Everywhere you turn, you going through some turmoil or some hell. Everything, you got everything. What you gonna do? What can you give your how about? What the Lord say? Not even Russia gonna accept your silver and gold.
No. I want a lot of you niggas to play, man. You know? Hey, y'all was shot. Hey, he's a true missionary, man. You know? He coming to rock these niggas, man. Mercenary. You know? He gonna put hits on these niggas, bro, when he comes back.
That's right. That's right.
Better is a handful with lightness than both a handsful with travail and vexation of spirit.
All these loud ass nigga women and shit. You know? I got this, I got that. Look at what all I'm doing and got.
The bond and keep heavy. We're gonna have things in abundance.
Right.
We're not gonna be like, oh, you know, look at me.
Right.
We just gonna be living life and doing our thing.
A lot of people want to make noise, man. They want to be, you know, they gotta show it. They want to be, they want to blast. What's that word? Blast it. They want to, you know, boast it. They want to boast.
They want to show out.
Yeah, they want to show off. They want to show up to show out.
They will, but ain't that it's Jake?
Yeah.
You know, because when y'all say come back,
It's gonna be a whole nother ball game.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, you can't go back and take your treasures with you. Lord's gonna eat you up with it. Right.
And the basement gonna be so hard, you gonna be sinking.
Right. That's gonna be a story that ain't nobody ever heard.
Yup.
There is not a second, yet he hath neither child nor brother, yet is there no end of all his labor. Neither is his eye satisfied with riches.
That's it. Because you all in this world, you can't be satisfied. You know, just get a big record deal.
It's never in the game. Yeah.
Because you're still not content with yourself. Niggas like, man, I got so much money to make it happen. Who will make champion? Nothing. So now it is you got everything you wanted. What you still not doing?
God, hey, like the rich, they still kill themselves, man. You can hear about how many stars be out on drugs and shit. Be doped up and drugged out. Got all that money, got all them houses and cars, fuck around killing themselves because they drugged up, doped out. Because they ain't satisfied. What is money? Niggas that he had to deal with. The more he had, the more niggas wanted his shit.
Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
And that's people born it. You got bums on the street. You know what I'm saying? People are constantly. You know? YSO Nashville man got his foot over everybody. Because they're wicked. They don't rule righteousness, man. They don't have righteous laws, righteous covenants, righteous judgments. All this shit is wicked. You know? Homosexuality, bestiality. You know, pedophilia. Those things are allowed in America. You know? And it's a pedophilia. That's just my motherfucker work on my job. Nigga got fucking 5-year-old girl. And this nigga was a fucking Sunday Edomite. And he was an Edomite. Never got arrested for it.
And that Islam chick had that relationship with that Jake, which really was righteous because even though he was in school, was of age,
Yeah.
and according to the eyes of the Lord. But they put her under the jail. They gave her 10 years. She was Issachar.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, but also when you also think about the reason why I wish people also do, because so don't think about this, because to get that 2 million, what did you do to get that million?
Right.
You probably got fucked in the ass by another dude. All right, because that shit plays their mind. All right, because they know see homosexuality. Verse 5 to 13. All right, but yeah, it's the spirit and the flesh going at it, and the reason why they also do killing themselves is the chosen people. So they might have a little bit of righteousness in them. That's why they choose to kill themselves. All right, because to get away from all this oppression that's going on.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
I say, even in evils, bees pillars upon earth, because we're moving place to place. We're not where our town to rest, man. Listen, Jacob, something, go ahead.
He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. And so that's basically what that brother was saying earlier about the merchandise, man. I'm going to read it again. It said, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that I will lose. So the Art was saying a while ago, when you have all these things, you can't take it with you, man. Verse 42, this is the point. It's like, this is the point. He that occupieth merchandise as he that had no profit by it, and he that buildeth, and he that shall not dwell therein. So that's, hey, you're going to have these things, man. But hey, Esau going to make you run. Like, we ain't gonna be able to have one place to stay, man. You can't take your plasma TV, man. You ain't going to be able to have no gas. Pretty soon, you ain't going to be able to go here to pro, man. That's why you got to depend on your house.
Hey, they gonna be of no help unto you in that day, man. Because the streets gonna be littered with vehicles, where people gonna be so cluttered up. Hell, you can't even barely drive down these streets without seeing an accident or without traffic being cluttered up. So when that day comes, ain't nobody gonna be in their vehicles. You better get through anyway. So all your house, you done paid for taxes, all these, it's gonna be gone. Everything, only thing you gonna have is just clothes and shoes on your back. If you got that. And then you go up down the street, somebody gonna rob you for that shit. You know? You gonna lose that because somebody gonna be at your neck and your throat. You will see a family of 10 going down the street. 3 hours later, there'll be a family of 4. You be like, damn, what happened to the rest of your people? Somebody done took them. Especially if it's women. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Either or you look up and the man be dead and you see the women running everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to keep yourself. So more or less, you gonna keep the things. You know?
And that's the point. This is 43. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 43. He that soweth as if he not gathered the grapes. And that's basically what he said, man. Gather them grapes in the time of trouble, man. Right. We in this time right now. Right. Hey, all the other nations, man, the heathen nations want Esau, man. Hey, they smell blood, man. Right. What they always say when they see Esau say it all the time. When something at the low, they smell blood and die, man. Now, the same thing he's saying, his enemy's saying towards him.
Hey, it's gonna be like when what was that, the slave trade? Trailed the motherfucking slave ships for fucking miles, man, hundreds of miles, because of the blood, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be the same way when hey, that's how you saying now. Hey, the sharks is smelling the blood in the water, man. Right. And they on Esau's ass, man. That's right. That's why he fights so hard to keep Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. Right? Why? Because the sharks is out, man. They smell that blood.
Smell that blood.
Go ahead.
John, let me get one more. Verse 44. They that marry, as they that shall get no children, as they that marry not, as the widower. So in that time, man, it ain't gonna be no marriage, man. You know, that's why I would tell one of my friends when I grew up, he wanted to get married. Hey, man, it's not the time. off all that, man. Wait till the kingdom. But a man of the world can't understand what time we in.
This is 1 Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we carry nothing out.
That's it. So we have brought nothing into this world, and it's certain that we should carry nothing out. So all the things that you got in this world, and you die, you can't bring none of that out, man. You know, you can't bring your riches, your millions of dollars, all your cars. If nigga got a private jet, you can't bring that shit with you when you die, man. All you can bring is both sides of the soul. It gives you do right. So when you was living this life at this time in this age, man, what? The same shit that you used to play ball with, I created that shit. Yep. Well, you're the place. Why the fuck should I care about what I created? And they ain't created for you. And I created you. Then I gave you the time to do it. Why? And it was short. So why the fuck am I gonna dog with some niggas? And they had me on Instagram with they had put right flag back on my head. Hey, niggas the simple. Niggas the most high. Come on, bro. You talking about the Heavenly Father who destroyed nations, who flipped the whole entire earth. You get my point, right?
Hey, basketball was a thing for the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. We've been playing that shit. Hey, the point is, we didn't play that shit back in the ancient days. In the ancient days, it wouldn't even be war. They had to play a game of basketball. That's the way they went to war. Who wins? You know what I'm saying?
You know? So the most I don't give a fuck about Michael Jackson, how he can moonwalk and shit. Right. The Lord don't care. He didn't put it into your mind. Hey, Esau, man. You know? Hey, two of our main enemies. The black and fuck Esau, man. Not to get off topic. But still, those are two main fucking enemies, man. All women and Esau. Right. You know? And you know, not to get off topic, but hey, Mr. Spirit. You know what's that? Micah 2 and 10?
Oh yeah, he's not correct.
Oh no, but what was it? Micah 17. Micah 17. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't hear me, shall see it.
Oh,
you know, because they became our enemy. Yeah. Through laying with this devil, man.
First Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we carry nothing out.
Yes, sir, we can carry nothing out. Go ahead.
And having food and raiment, let us be there with courtesy. That's it.
That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Be content. Go ahead.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
That's it. They could, you know, niggas, you coming to a certain point and level, rap, music industry. Hey, sit on it. You know what I'm saying? But it takes. And this nigga got like, he had like, in like, I think like, what day this nigga had like, 10 million views in like 4 hours, 4 weeks. He didn't even fuck the internet. We didn't come out of shit. So the league set him up to do that. Bobby Smurder, he's out of jail right now. The biggest thing right now is about Bobby Smurder. And niggas, oh man, we're about to Smurder will jump that music video. Niggas think about Smurder, come on, jump that music video.
And the elites use them to put us on a lower way of thinking.
What's going on? Why to release Bobby Smurder, like the legendary a week ago? You know what I'm saying? And you know, and he's the biggest hype of all right now. So when that nigga drop that mix, some nigga was too busy listening to Bobby Smurder. Oh shit, yeah, shit about Bobby Smurder, bro. Y'all like relax. All this is going on. Niggas went on Bobby Smurder.
Like that Michael.
Yeah, you know, niggas went on Bobby Smurder. That nigga stupid. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
It's a snare. So you niggas got caught in the snare. Go ahead.
And into many foolish and hurtful lusts.
There are many foolish and hurtful lusts. Unseemly sexual acts that a man should do to another man to get money. You know? Doing unseemly things to the society of the Most High. Niggas getting tattoos on their face. Yep. Why do niggas do that? Because they have an image of them. Only reason why they do it is they do it. Saying? Because why? They have to hold that image. If they don't hold that image, they're nobody. Right. Go ahead.
But they that will be rich fall in temptation and a snare.
Yep.
And into many foolish, hurtful lusts.
Yep.
Which drown men in destruction.
Which drown men in destruction and into perdition, man. You waste. You're drowned. You're just drowned with a whole bunch of sin. Right. That's why. Look at Lil Wayne, bro.
Oh man, wasting away, bro.
That nigga is through. That nigga is done, bro. Lil Wayne, that nigga is done. He don't. Come on, man. You telling me that's how life is supposed to be? Women out here, showing their ass some blonde hair, rainbow colored fucking hair, man. With big ass eyelashes and shit, man. Out there professing wickedness, talking about dicks and taking up, and my pussy wetter than yours.
Oh, she got that rock.
Come on, bro.
Hey, even the senator is agreeing with him, man. That's how wicked her old ass is, man. I don't know her name, but she the old senator.
Yeah, black chick. Yes, she did that thing with Megan Stallion.
Yeah.
That thing. Man, I seen that shit.
Yeah, shit. How you be 60-year-old talking about WAP, man? You know, dry ass. Yeah.
Go ahead. Probably going through what's that?
For the love of money is the
They love it. And they worship the money. They worship the fame. The things you can do with it. Oh. But money isn't nothing to love.
That's right.
It's something to live by, bro.
Shit. Go ahead. Hey, what the Bible say? Money is a defense.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
which while some coveted after, they have ears in the face, pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
That shit pierced itself with many sorrows. Go ahead.
But thou, O man of Yahweh, flee.
Hey, come get some of this word.
Go ahead.
Flee these things.
Yeah, we just talked about.
Yeah, we just talked
Yeah, we just talking
I
about
told
it.
her to get some of this word.
What y'all do this for? Go ahead.
And follow after righteousness.
That's it. Hey, man, the Most High, we these things going after righteousness. Yeah, but hey, because it's a lot of cards going about. So look at that.
Do the R. Kelly. I ain't say use that. Well, he
Yeah.
he did wicked.
Go ahead.
Thou, O man of Yahweh, flee these things
Yup.
and follow after righteousness.
So flee these things and fall after righteousness. Flee all that shit. Go ahead.
Godliness,
Godliness. Go
faith,
ahead. Faith. Go ahead.
love,
Love. Go ahead.
patience,
Patience. Love. Meekness. And meekness. For the brotherhood, man. Love for the brotherhood. Look out for the brotherhood.
That's right. Come learn about. I looked at y'all maybe that you going to captivity. Hey, learn that you're not white, that you're red. Y'all want to know, right? You want to know what we talking about? We're going to teach you that you're going to captivity. That's what you did, that what your foreparents did, probably y'all asses too, because y'all young as hell. So what you did to us in captivity and slavery is coming back to your ass. All of you want to see. You know what I mean? You want to know how to like it. You want to know somebody this, you want to know something to know.
fight the good fight of faith.
Fight the good fight of faith. So these are the things that the men of the Most High should do. Love, patience, right? Faith. Go ahead. And fight good. We're grabbing onto eternal life, man. We're holding on to that shit. Because when eternal life comes, easy.
Also called and hath professed a good profession before
many witnesses. That's it. We have made a good profession before many witnesses, man. You know? Our witnesses, our profession have been proclaimed throughout the whole earth. Everybody knows about who we are, man. They know.
I give thee charge in sight of Yahweh, who quickeneth all things, and before Yahushua, who before Pontius Pilatus witnessed a good confession.
So therefore we have a good confession. Our confession is the confession of the Most High. We're confessing the Lord. Go ahead.
That thou keepest unrebukable.
We're unrebukable, man.
That's it.
Are we not?
Talk about that, man.
You know? Are we not unrebukable in the sight of the Most High?
That's
Just
right.
say who can charge anything to the Most High's elect? So nobody can, bro. Nobody can condemn themselves that we're saying is wrong.
That's
Nobody
right.
prove it's wrong.
The appearing of
Because we're not. How are we wrong, man? What we have said is wrong. We've proven it through the Bible, through history, through everything, man, and through prophecy. Go ahead.
which in his time he shall shew, who is blessed and only potent. That thou keep his commandment without spot, unrebukable, unto the appearing of Yahweh.
That's until the appearing of Yahweh. Right now, we're unrebukable, man. Can't no Christians, nobody tells us that we're wrong, man. Go ahead.
Which in his times he shall shew, who is blessed and only potent.
That's right.
And who was his chosen? Who wasn't? So it's Yahweh's judgment to judge us. You know? Either we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. But we know through the Spirit we're doing the right thing.
I got a quick reason.
Romans 8, Romans 8:33.
Yo.
Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect?
Yeah, so also like any trust in the Most High's elect, man. You know, he's trying to
Murder, but can't you did murder? You murder hundreds of millions of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans.
That's it.
But yet you say you can't murder. So now you can't kill because why? Because you don't want your people to be killed.
That's it.
Well, that's why you think a so-called black man can't go down the street with a gun. Hey, they put that one dude in prison. What was that? What was he? He was the new Black Panther leader or whatever he was. They got that guy. He was going around the street with the guns and shit. Well, they took him and threw his ass straight in prison, man. I can't think of the dude's name, man, right now.
Not fucking around.
Yeah.
Jam
Jam Master or something. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they don't want Jake to be in power, man. And that's the same thing what happened to Black Panthers. They wasn't really, was when you look at the Black Panthers, what was they doing? They came up with the very same thing they came up with. The so-called white man took it and used it for himself. WIC program. Where did WIC program come from? It didn't come from Esau. That came from Jake. That came from the Black Panthers. While what they was doing with WIC, they was feeding them little babies in the hood that was broke, busted, disgusting. Milk, cheese, eggs. They was giving them everything that they needed to survive. What did the so-called white man do? He came and killed them and took their fucking program from them. A free lunch program, free school program. Esau wasn't doing that shit. That was Jake in LA they started that shit. What happened? Esau came along and killed them. They took all their programs and started doing it in school now. That's why when you're on welfare, you can get free lunch. Because Jake, you ain't here. You're not here. You're here for your destruction. Okay? You're here because the Lord is fed up with your ass from the highest from the earth is to the heavens. For your sin, for your iniquity. So he put these bases of men over you. So he can correct your fucking ass, man.
They still seeking no correction.
But yet you still don't receive it, man. Why? Because what the Lord say, my children are sottish. Or that's it, man. They're sottish children, man. They're stupid. That's it. One in 5. 1 in 3, 4, 5, yeah. Yeah, fine. Hey, hold on right here. Let me got that? All right, right quick, let me get this. This is Romans. Yeah, God, I gotta go here anyway. This Romans 3:1. What advantage then have the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way, chiefly, because that unto them were committed the oracles of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief?
It doesn't matter to the Most High if you don't believe or not, man. You know, it's still gonna happen.
Right. And he already have it chosen.
It's already set up.
He already have it chosen. Yahweh forbid. Ye left Yahweh, yea. Yahweh forbid, yea. Let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar. That's right.
Just let the Most High be true, every man a liar. That's it.
But if our righteousness condemn the righteous, I speak as a man.
Yep.
Yahweh forbid. Am I also judged as a sinner?
That's it. Why we all not judging sinners?
Right, because if he's a liar, then how the fuck we gonna be righteous if the Lord is a liar?
Yeah, that's it. So how are we lying? We coming to work. Hey, we lying to do. Hey, we tell everybody what the fuck it is.
Say
Man.
the truth.
Go ahead.
And not, brethren, as we be slanderous, reported.
I mean, it's true though.
We're truthful.
Well, you know, it is, you know, and they call us hate groups, but we do hate. See, it's not an unrighteous hate. It's a righteous hate.
God.
We rightfully hate them because they did.
It's only hate to those that is curses. It's only hate to those that it hurts. See, the truth, you don't want, that's why America's built on lies and robbery and filth. Because the truth of what it is, they don't want it to come out. Because as long as that truth is out, the lie can't stand. Smoking dope, doing drugs, killing each other. Jake ain't gonna be going around here murders, slanders against his own brother. Because once he learned that the so-called white man got him in a fucking vice grip, in a trap, he gonna break out of it. Because when the truth comes, and what his Lord said, the truth should set you free.
That's what happened to all of us. Hey, you don't think we was doing wicked shit when we was in the world? But once you come in, man, and these words hit you, hey, man, you get everything come to light.
That's right.
That's self-explanatory, though you're rude in speech. Though we might say words that to you is hurtful, but it's the truth, but not in knowledge. But not in knowledge, which means, though I'm rude in speech, but not in knowledge, what it means when I say not in knowledge is that what we speak is truthful, all right?
Done.
All right, that what we say is not a lie. All right, that we know what we're saying, that what we say is because why we know what we're saying, we know what it means is truth.
Right.
All right?
Just because it hurts your feelings don't make it a lie.
Not making it a lie.
You know what I'm saying? That's how this world's.
It's just straight up. And what does people say? The truth hurts. And the truth is going to be straight up. That's all the truth is.
Hey, but it's gonna hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Truth always hurts.
That's why the scripture says my words are sharper than two-edged sword.
That's right. What is that? It cuts asunder, man. It cuts one way. It's a pendulum. It can slice one way and come back the next. So whatever it missed the first time, it's gonna catch the second time. Whatever it missed the second time, it's coming back again, motherfucker. So every time it's gonna swing. And each side of the blade is sharp. So no matter what, no matter how long you think you can stand on that ledge, eventually you gonna get tired. But that pendulum, it don't never get tired. It's a fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like you so what's he?
For example, that's like Esau in his mouth. Little us. Every time we turn around, that motherfucker cut, man. It's showing you that he can do that. But when our power comes, we're gonna do it to his ass too.
Right. And if it's right, if it don't stop coming. Hey, so you get one bill, you get another bill. 3-4 days later, you get another bill. You got your car, house, rent, light, gas. You got 7-8 bills of fucking money. You like, goddamn, by the time you get
That's what I think about when I broke out shall be charged to the Lord's elect. All right? Says everything we say in the shoots, it's cut you so bad. What can you say to us? Have anyone ever came up to us and been like, have not been wrong, because we're preaching the word of the gospel of YSO Nashville. All right? And also because, like you said, we've been throwing these Buddhist speak for non-economics. Now we know what we're talking about. So who can charge anything to the Lord's elect, okay? Who here can judge the Lord's elect but Yahweh YSO Nashville? There's nobody, all right?
That thou keep this commandment without spot, unrebukable, until the appearing of Yahushua.
Hey, without spot. What's that spot, man? No blemishes. No, hey, you can't be doing that all shit still, man. You gotta, you know, having sex before you go to camp. Having sex on the Sabbath. You know, eat some pork, eat some shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clean that shit, man. You know?
Which in his time he shall shew, who is blessed and only potent, King of kings and Lord of lords.
Hey, we got quick precepts. Let's about to speak precepts.
Ephesians 5:26, that he might sanctify and cleanse it for any such name, but that it should be holy and without blemish.
So that's we are excited both sides. We want to be spot and blameless. You know, we want to be perfect. That shirt, no wrinkles in it. Ain't no spots in that white t-shirt. That's that t-shirt clean itself. It's a clean slate. Go ahead.
Which in his times he shall shew, who is blessed and omnipotent, King of kings and Lord of lords, who only have immortality.
Who only has immortality.
Go ahead. Dwelling in the light, which no man can approach unto.
Dwelling in the light which no man can approach unto. It's so powerful. You know, Yahushua is he's in his glory right now. He's coming back in his power, and that's why it's going to be so bright. It's going to be blinded, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, why you say that? Hey, think about it. Hey, darkness can stop you from walking. But a light can be so fucking bright, it'll stop you from walking as well and seeing. You know what I'm saying? It's the funniest shit. What dark can do, the light can do as well. You know what I'm saying? But in the dark, your shit. The funny thing, if you in the dark, it's pitch black dark. You maybe can't see, maybe you can feel your way around. But when you in the light, that shit'll hurt your eyes. It'll blind you. So it'll put you in total darkness. You actually want to stop. Yeah. You'll try to cover yourself up. Whereas when you're in the dark, you open it up wider, trying to, you know, you want to try to see through. But when it's that light, baby, you want in the darkness. That's why light is greater than dark.
Dwelling in light which no man can approach.
So that light is so that light of truth that Yahushua has. Look at the sun. Yeah, the sun.
We don't even want to look at it.
And the Lord's hour 10 times
right in the sun. I want to look back. I just want to keep my head this way.
If I'm not wrong, he said Moses went up to the mountain, he came back down, he was shining.
Yeah.
Amen. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they not be high-minded.
the vibration is good.
God.
It's on point. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded.
Yeah, charge them. It's so rich. So let's say we don't be high-minded. Go ahead.
Nor trust in uncertain riches.
So that we trust uncertain riches. Go ahead.
But in Yahweh, who give us richly all things to enjoy.
That's it. They give us these riches, all things to enjoy, and it's not gonna be wicked. So we're gonna be able to enjoy life into the best part. We're gonna be able to enjoy life on such a high level, bro. It's gonna be crazy. You know, like you know, like the couple movies are coming to America. You know, we're gonna be able to live life on a level that, but bigger than that. You know. Go ahead.
But in Yahweh, who give us richly all things to enjoy, that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to tribute, willing to communicate, laying up and stored for themselves a good foundation against the time to come.
That's it. And we're all about some good foundation for the time that's to come, and that's just the strength of America. This is World War III, all this hell that's on the earth. So we built our foundation upon truth, so we can be safe in those days.
Right.
That they may lay hold on to eternal life. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babbling.
But hold on to eternal life. You know, that's what we're doing. We're trying to hold on to eternal life that no man can give, but Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai will give us eternal life. We're not going to eternal life through ourselves. You know, through the riches that you have. You're not going to see basically. You're not going to see life by. They don't believe.
I got a quick precept, like brother was saying earlier, it's about the rich. This is James chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are marked, moth-eaten.
That's it. You know, your riches are dirty, man.
Right.
You know, these things ain't got filthy riches in America, bro.
Number holes in it.
Nothing but unseemly things. You know? And Jake trying to, fills that void of unwantedness through his money. Through having a whole bunch of defiled ass women, man. You know, niggas glorify having women that have been hit 18 times before him, 30 times before him. You glorifying unseemly riches, man.
She knows what she doing.
Hey man, you the 20 nigga she didn't hit. Oh, she not know what the hell she doing. Oh, she don't. Right. She done work 20 other niggas. You know? So that's what this is talking about, unseemly riches. You know, they trust in riches got bodies.
That proves the point. Jake ain't here, man. Now who want anything used, man? Nobody on. Hey, Esau got the shit upside down. You buy an old house. Who want to sit on the toilet somebody else been sitting on, man? You know, but they'll tell you that a house appreciates on oldness, man.
But that's what wine and people are two different things.
God.
Right? So the older you get, the worse off you are. When you're a unit, you break down, right? Your body break down, your mind break down. You know, if you get worse, you don't get better. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of your life. Your body don't work like it used to work no more. So you know what I mean? So it's not good. It's called the butterfly. They said that the woman, the first time she with a man, she get a thing called the butterfly. Right? Her first man she been with, and it does something to her. She never get that feeling again. Right? It's like the hymen, you never get it back again. The butter, she'll never, so she get it with one man. Right? Normally it's a man she's crazy about, love with. And then after that, every man after that is gone. She like they get so hot. They try to get that one certain thing that they can never attain, but they just constantly keep doing it. That's sex. Sex is the same way. It's a drug. It's a weapon. You know what I'm saying? And you try to get back to that climax. But she can never find that one thing because she'll only find it with that one person. Right? When she'd have been abused by so many different men, it desensitizes her to sex. Right? So that's why her feeling of it is different because every man carries a certain, certain spirit with her. And then not only that, above that, and every man that she let release in her, he needs a trace of him with her the rest of her life.
That's right.
Right? So every part of the DNA of the man is stuck with the woman, no matter how many years she lived. So she's laid with 50 different men. She got 50 different spirits laying up inside.
Huh.
And then she wonder why she can't have a husband. They wonder why they can't. All right?
It goes back to Yahweh Shai was with the woman at the well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, they go back. Of them shall be a witness against you. It's like ye have eat treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reached down your fields, who is of you kept back by fraud, crieth and cries of them which have reaped, are entered into the ears of the Lord Yahweh of Sabaoth. Your gold is going to be gone, man, in that day. That virus is eating your ass up now. Because right now, when we talk about Bitcoin, all that money that you have is going to have to get transferred. Also, once you get transferred, you're going to have to take a vaccine or a chip to receive it, man. So that just boils it down, man, to Jake accumulate all his money. Like all these athletes, we go to athletes and entertainers, all these contracts they're signing, man, they're going to have to get chipped before they can receive their money, man. So that's the decision they're going to have to make at that time, man. That's the hour of temptation. And most Jake is going to do it because they're not going to go from making $5 million down to bumming dollars, man. You know, we're going to have to move from city to city. We're going to have Yahweh Shai Shai. The Lord said the servant shall eat. The servant shall drink, man. We're going to be all right. We ain't going to have the riches of the world, which we don't want. Because the Most High is getting ready to bring the heavens down, man.
That's it.
Back to what we talked about. This is Micah 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh of power?
And open up it up, the main people are our enemy. And this time it's so surprising on winning. You know, he'll use devices against us. You know, the number one killer of so-called Negro Latino men is what? It's abortions, man. You know, so that those are our enemies. Give me Isaiah 3 6.
Isaiah.
No, get that Jeremiah. Go get that Jeremiah. Get that Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust do in her. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus said Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst on them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And will send unto Babylon banners that shall ban her and shall empty her land.
That's what nuclear missiles. When they hit this bitch, it's going to be a constant fire and it's going to blow, man. Go ahead.
For in the day of trouble, there shall be against her round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
Yeah, they have been let the archer bend his bow. And those are those missiles. All right, it coming in World War III. All right, go ahead.
And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men.
Yup.
Destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
Destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Because America will be destroyed in this upcoming war. All right, starting out with Iran. The Medio Persians, the Persians, man. They coming back to blow this bitch up. Russia, North Korea, China. Go ahead.
Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans.
Got the Chaldeans. Up in the Middle East, man. You know? Go ahead.
And they that are thrust through in her streets.
Yup.
For Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power.
That's it. Judah has not been forsaken of his power. Israel, we have not been forsaken as a people, man. Go ahead.
Of Yahweh of hosts, through their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel.
Yup.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
That's it. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, man. Flee out of America. Soon it's going to be destroyed. And it's not going to be here anymore, man. Right? And not spiritually. We have to flee out of this place, man.
Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from the heaven saying, Come out of her, my people,
Yeah, come out of her, my people.
that ye be not partakers of her sin,
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
that ye receive not of her
And
plague.
that ye receive not of her plagues. Because why? America's coming to be destroyed. Because it's wicked. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached into the heaven,
For our sins are risen to the heavens.
and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquity.
For the Most High, remember the iniquity of America. And this list goes on. Homosexual, like I said again, bestiality. All the different things that go on in this land. Unrighteous decrees, unrightful laws. Go ahead.
Reward her even as she was rewarded you.
Yup.
And double unto her, double according to her work.
That's it. War
That's
to America,
right.
double according to works. America's coming to be destroyed. It's World War III, man. And that's Bible prophecy. Go back on that Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 51 verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon,
Yup.
and deliver every man his soul.
So flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. So by you fleeing out of the midst of Babylon, we're delivering our souls. But we don't want to be destroyed in this place, man. Go ahead.
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Be not cut off in our iniquity. Go ahead.
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Yup.
For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
That's it. It's listen to the Lord's vengeance. The Lord's vengeance is to destroy America. It's to destroy Babylon the Great. The great war that set up upon many waters.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
He will render unto her a recompense.
Yup.
Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand
Yup.
that made all the earth drunken.
Yup.
The nation has drunk.
Hey, what does that mean? This bitch up. He made it a precious place for the wicked. This has been their precious time on earth, man. Right? The Lord gave them that time to have. This is their time to have Esau. What's that motherfucker? Esau. When he cried to Isaac. This is that golden cup. This is the blessing that Isaac gave him, man. You know, this is why they call it, hey, really, and really when you say it, they're like, well, get the fuck out of our land. They right, it is their land, man. It is their land, because this is the land that was given to them by the Lord, man. This is the land that was set up for their destruction. This was set up for Babylon, for the so-called white man to rise up to the height of his power and to crash down, man. And to go back and slither on the face of the earth like a fucking snake, man. This was their fucking land. This is the very land for them to get it done to them in, man. Go ahead, huh?
Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nation have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
Therefore, nations are mad. Because
Right.
why they're mad? Because they know they've been deceived by America.
That's it. All that bullshit, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
Hey, what they do? Drop the gold standard. Gave everybody paper dollars that was worth nothing. So when that shit go crash, now everybody got to figure out how to keep and prop up their systems and shit. You know, you got all this war going around there in everybody's backyard and shit. Trying to rule in every country. You know? Go ahead, huh?
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
Yep.
How for her? Take long for her pain.
Yep.
If so be she may be healed.
Yep.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
That's it. They said we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, man.
Right.
Because you can't heal America.
Still,
You can't heal it. Go ahead.
many wounds.
Forsake her, and let us go, everyone, into his own country.
Because people are going to go into their own country once they see that America is no longer America anymore. And it's already being made manifest on that this shit is done.
God.
That this place is about to go away. Go ahead.
For her judgment reaches unto heaven,
Yup.
and is lifted up even to the sky.
Yup.
Yahweh hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power.
Yup.
Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Yup.
For his device is against Babylon.
Listen, first the fights are against Babylon. Okay? Because what? Up there. You read that part against what?
Make, this is Jeremiah 51 verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Yeah, the Russian Iranians, okay? They're the ones going to come up against America. Up in the Middle East, that's what's all going to start from, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Iran, Libya, all them hosts that's with them, right? North Korea, China. Hey, Turkey gonna turn against them.
Go ahead.
That's raising them up.
For his device is against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord,
Because it is the vengeance of the Most High.
That's right.
Go ahead.
the vengeance of his temple. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and that will
Destroy from off the face of the earth.
We got police up there. We got to beat up. Go ahead.
This is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
And that's it. So we're blowing their trumpet in Zion and telling the people what's about to happen. That soon destruction is coming to the earth. And not only to America, but all the other parts of the earth, man. You know? Go ahead.
A day of darkness and of gloominess.
Yup.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Yup.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not
Been seen before. Like a whole country, a whole entire, it's gonna be literally fucking burnt. Utterly, utterly gonna be utterly burnt, man. That has never been seen before, man.
Run.
That's a great day. Go ahead.
even to the years of many generations.
Yup.
A fire devoureth before them,
Yup.
and behind them a flame burneth. The
Yup.
land is as the garden of Eden
Yup.
before them.
Yeah, so the land was at first one point in time a paradise. Because in the eyes of the East Coast white man, this is paradise for him, man. This is glorious. This is his kingdom. Go ahead.
And behind them a desolate wilderness, yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
That's
it.
Here. And nothing's going to be able to escape you. Go ahead.
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses.
Yup.
And as horsemen, so shall they run.
Yup.
Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devour the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
That's it. Noise of those missiles. You know? Ready to come and nuke this bitch. And literally utterly destroy everything that America has built. Go ahead.
Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather black.
So when the missiles are jumping, everybody sit there, eyes outside, and look up. And see all these fucking missiles. It's gonna cover the sky. So you're not gonna see. So that means when it happens, it's gonna be at the peak of the day. This should be the same afternoon. When it's gonna be at like 1, 2 o'clock. So that it's peak. So about 12 o'clock, this is gonna be destroyed, man. And it's gonna cover the sun. Because it's switch back during the daytime. So some point in time, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever the hell, it's gonna be destroyed, man.
It's just gonna be something like 10, it's gonna be like 1 a.m.
And it's gonna be so many missiles, it's gonna be fucking dark. So you're gonna walk outside.
What's that saying, Lamentations, that black, they send you for black, but that was meaning that they were such and such, right?
Yeah, so it's,
Yeah, you know, black can go two different, couple different ways. But that's how, like, that's saying it right here, that it's gonna be black, and they're gonna be in such fright. You know what I mean?
Usually you be seeing the whole black.
exactly. Niggas gonna see their death right before their eyes, man. You know? Niggas gonna see it. So when it comes to fruition, everybody gonna be like, oh shit. The world is gonna be up because of what's about to happen to this place. And everybody that love and trust in America are gonna be destroyed with it. Mainly 2/3 of our people. Go ahead.
They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march everyone on his way.
They shall march everyone on his way. Go ahead.
And they shall not break their rank.
And they should not break their ranks, man. Because they're gonna be in order. It's gonna be 1 million here, 2 million here, 3 million here, 4 million here. It's gonna
You don't stop it. Hey,
Oh,
so,
God, shit.
no. That's the missile. What's that movie when you watch Matrix?
Yeah.
The signals, you know how they came calling up the walls and shit, they come up. You ain't gonna be able to stop them motherfuckers, man.
It's gonna be too many.
You know what I'm saying? Remember how when they came, the flood, remember it was called the flood and shit? They was standing in Zion. It was like, for Zion! And then when they was sitting in there, they started busting through the wall and shit. And the motherfuckers was coming in like, they was coming in so heavy they couldn't do nothing with it. They was shooting them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But their bitches was just spreading out. You know what I'm saying? That's how the missiles gonna be in America. It's gonna be this motherfuckers gonna be coming so heavy. They gonna be trying to shoot them bitches down. It's gonna be so many coming, man.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be a fucking flood, bro.
It's gonna be millions of missiles that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, you gotta bombard this stuff. Hey, what did Esau do when he came and got this land? He bombarded this bitch, man. Hey, they sent the flood of wave after wave after wave, and they said the Gadites said it. They said you kill them, and the motherfuckers just kept coming back. Right? And they was coming from their country, just flooding in this motherfucker, man. That same way the Lord can take them out, man. Like a flood, bro.
Not only these other nations gonna shoot. Yeah, know. The European Union, they're gonna shoot the missiles in America.
They're gonna have to, because when Russia take over, it's gonna be like Russia's taking over. Because they're gonna be the power for that moment. And when they power for that moment, they gonna have to calm down to Russia, and Russia gonna run the day at.
Exactly. See, because then niggas gonna see that. They're gonna have people on that fight. Yo, niggas just like you
You gotta go, man. That's
because
it.
we're
not.
We can't control this bitch.
Right.
It's either us or that.
Right.
So she gotta go.
Hold on, get that monkey off your back.
You know the tail go up,
Right.
body go up, that bitch fly up.
Right. Gotta go. Shit, gotta
And she
get the fuck
falls
out
to
of
her
here.
fucking death.
Yep. That's it. That's how it's gonna be.
Go ahead.
Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path,
Yo.
and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
That's right.
Yo.
They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the horse, upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
Right.
That's it. It's gonna be so sudden. You know, they ain't gonna be ready for American kids. You know, people ain't gonna be ready.
The earth shall quake. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble.
So, like I said, so that destruction is gonna be so the missiles are gonna be so heavy that the earth's gonna shake. You know, the ground's gonna lose. It's gonna feel like the earth gonna fucking explode here. It's gonna feel like the earth's gonna just crack in half. Yeah, because that's it. Because of the heat, the damage, the impact of the missiles. It's gonna be some shit.
That's it. Earth gonna rock to the floor. Like you see a drunk man walk motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You got balls into the street like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's, hey, no, but you know, that's how it be, you know?
What do you believe on the street?
No, just that's how the earth gonna be. Like, nah, I didn't want to follow for real. All right. You can be my concubine. But that's how it's gonna be, though, because you can figure it's, you know. But no, but you think about it, though, bro. No, because, I mean, it's real shit. When you walk, bro, you know what I mean? You fall one side, you fall the other side. You ain't gonna be stable. Ain't gonna be no stability on this bitch, man. You know? I'm about to fall out the street, bro.
It look like it, though.
Did it? Really? Nah, I was just doing, oh, shit. Nah, I was doing really good on that kind of stuff. I did it too. No, I didn't be fucked up my shit. I'd been Lord, what we do that? Hey,
Go ahead and read it.
Joel 2 and 10. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark.
The sun and moon shall be dark. There's gonna be no more light because there's gonna be so many missiles gonna take over the whole earth, man. Go ahead.
And the stars shall withdraw their light.
Yep.
And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army.
Yep.
For his camp is very great.
And that's it. That army in that camp, that's the mission. He says, read that part again.
And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army.
The Lord gonna utter his voice before his army, man. Ooh. So you gonna hear in the middle of those missiles coming, you gonna hear the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Will be in front of his camp and his armies, which is those missiles, man. Yep. And you gonna know he coming, man. That's gonna be a frightful fucking sound, man. Like I said, I had that dream when I heard the missiles going over top of the house, man. You know what I'm saying? I never in my life heard of something like that before. Where you can hear the sound, the death-defying the sound of a missile, man. You know what I'm saying? To hear it and to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the house, when I was looking up, I could see through the ceiling. However, but it's the spirit, you can see all the missiles. There was hundreds. The sky was just littered with them. And the sound that they was making as they was going past, man. Hey, that's a terrifying sound.
Say that, bro. We fucking die.
Right.
You know, all together in the house, trying to get together in that 1 hour.
Right.
Because
I think that was like back in the like the 60s.
so within 30 minutes,
You know, technology got better.
so niggas 30 minutes, everybody gotta be where they wanna be at 30 minutes.
The Lord said the whole thing will be destroyed in 1 hour.
So if you don't make that, so the confusion of the people, and everybody gonna be going crazy for that whole half an hour. Niggas trying to cross speeding. I'm niggas, you talking about speeding? Niggas gonna be, if you niggas gonna be speeding, you get home. Damn families. So that's my last day with my people. Oh God. Niggas,
Last 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
you know?
Oh, what's that show? What's that show? The Knowing.
Yeah.
The Knowing, right? What do? He ran home, man. Once they took the little boy and girl, you know what I'm saying? When he ran home, he went to his mother, father, and his wife, man. Hey, matter of fact, him and his wife, they split up. Hey, show you how old this nigga, man. But now, when all hell is done, it's over with. Now she want to come and grab you and hold you. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
For his camp is very great, for he is strong that exalteth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?
Yes, for the day of the Lord is very, very terrible. Who can abide it? You know?
Therefore also know,
sometimes when your heart was fasting, we did morning. Go ahead.
and rend your heart, and not your garment, and turn unto the Lord your power, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repent of them of evil.
That's it. So turn more soft. He has great kindness, man. So the Lord knows days are going to save you. You know?
Hey, wait, what the Lord said, rend your heart, not your garment. Don't be rip, you know what I mean? You gotta rip that shit and get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your mind in order in that time, man. And what he say? Serve him. Turn and serve the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. You know?
Who knoweth if he will return and repent and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat of offering? And yes, I know that. Yeah, I was about to say that.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 13. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come. In the measure of thy covetousness. Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men and with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. He hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heaven by his understanding. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens. And he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures.
That's the power of the Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
Every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image.
Yeah, every founder is confounded by the graven image. But that graven image may be. Go ahead.
His molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, the works of errors. In the time of their visitation they shall perish.
Yes, in the time of visitation they shall perish. Go ahead.
They are vanity, the works of errors. In the time of their visitation they shall perish. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
So a portion of Jacob is not like him. You know? But it's, you know, so there's a portion of Israelites that ain't like the rest of Israel, man. You know? Jeremiah 4.
This is Jeremiah 52 and 4. And it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign. This is Jeremiah 52 verse 9. Then they took the king and carried him up unto the king of Babylon to Riblah in the land of Hamath, where he gave judgment unto him, where he gave judgment upon him. And the king of Babylon slew the sons of Zedekiah before his eyes. He slew also all the princes of Judah in Riblah. Then he put out the eyes of Zedekiah, and the king of Babylon bound him in chains and carried him to Babylon and put him in prison to the day of his death. Now, in the 5th month, in the 10th day of the month, Jeremiah 50, verse 7. All that found them had devoured them. And their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of the justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise a cause to come up against Babylon.
They set themselves in array against America. Go ahead.
That's right.
From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man.
That's it.
None shall return in vain.
None of the missiles are going to return in vain. Go ahead.
Hey, and when you go back to the King David time, we talk about which one was that the sword cleaved into his hand? He did so much war. They was mighty experts in the bow. You know what I'm saying? They didn't miss the mark. Shit, King David was expert in the sling. You know what I'm saying? That's
All that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced. Ye destroyed the mark. The heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold,
and who that shame gonna be? That's Britain. Britain, because who's the mother of Babylon? Where did they come out of? They came out of Britain. And she gonna be ashamed of them, man. And she gonna whoop their ass too. See? But what your mama do when you make a shame? You did what? You was what? You know, she gonna act young. I said it's your mama because Jake deal with their mama all the time. You know what I'm saying? But you know if your daddy there, he gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? But Britain, but this is what the scripture said, the mother. Right? Britain. That's it. That's where America comes out of. That's where America comes out of.
your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed.
That's right.
Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
Hey, because it was Christopher Columbus was one of the first ones came up with that shit, or that there's a people that can be put in slavery. That the Lord's people, that if he's not dealing with them, they become weak. Right? So the kryptonite of Jake is that the Lord's not dealing with you. If the Lord don't put his grace on you, he not fucking with you no more at that time. So Christopher Columbus looked back in history and he's seen the shit that we have went through, from the Syrian captivity to the Babylonian, down to the Persians and the Medes, the Romans, right? The Greek and the Romans. And what he do? He came and just ran that same program. He used the power of Yahweh Shai against him. So that's why he gonna be ashamed. Like, yeah, we really listen to you with this bullshit. And look, we put the Lord's people, the people we put in slavery is the Lord's people. So basically, you put the Lord himself in slavery through his people. You know? And they gonna be ashamed of that shit, man.
Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished.
That's it. So everybody go by Babylon shall be astonished. Because America, nobody never, like I said again, the things that's coming upon, there's never been seen before, man. Right. So this upcoming destruction is gonna be great. It's gonna be terrible, man.
And his and all her plagues. Put yourself in a
as decorative as Solomon was, but he wasn't in array as the lilies of the earth. You know, hey man, that means they're in a beautiful arrangement, man. So the arrangement, the missiles is gonna be a fucking beautiful arrangement, man. All right, it's gonna be in the order that you just was not unseen, and then one not gonna knock the one down, the other's not gonna be in the other's way, but they gonna be just right. You know, that's heavy, man. That's heavy. The Lord gonna put everything the Lord has done in decency and order. You know?
That's why it's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit. It's not gonna miss. Yeah. They ain't gonna miss their mark.
That's the beautiful thing. I mean, hope we gone, man. You know, but everybody who's here and see that in the air, it's gonna be an aha moment,
right? And
a damn moment at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, I told you, but Lord, you pulled this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have one emotion after the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be an emotional time.
Very, very emotional.
Put yourself in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrow, for she hath sinned against the Lord.
That's those silos. That's those missile silos. That's why they say, you know, read that part again, because that car came. You got a little power.
All ye that bend the bow,
That's right, bending that bow. Go ahead.
shoot at her.
Right, when you bend that bow, it's gonna come out, that silo will open up. And it's gonna come out, man. You know? That's why the Lord references everything. That's when people get the scriptures mixed up. Talk about the natural man, the so-called white man, the natural man, he gonna look at it as, oh, you just gonna shoot bows and arrows? You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna go back to the Stone Age time, throwing things. No, dumbass. It's in it. That's why your missiles look like an arrow. There's a reason that the missile look like a bow and arrow. That's why the Lord said, those that bend the bow, shoot. So North Korea, you got a bow, shoot. You know?
Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about.
Right.
She hath given her head. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. Harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword.
Hey, because when you in the time of harvest, the sickle is an instrument that you rip the harvest up with, right? So you in the time of harvest, you gather, right? That's what it is, man. So you know, you gotta know it's a tool, it's an instrument used really when you think about it, to destroy, you know, those parts of the harvest to bring it, you know, same thing the missile gonna do here, you know? Wheat the tares, right? Shift up the wheat, you know, but you gotta cut that shit off, man. So Babylon gonna be cut off, man. You know, Lord used so many different ways to describe different analogies to describe what his work's gonna be, man. They gonna be trying to get the fuck out of America, man. Back over to the Middle East, to the over to India. All right, all these nations, they gonna start trying to run, man. You know, Ishmael gonna try to get the fuck out of here. But a lot of them they gonna get caught in the beast of utter destruction, man. They gonna get caught up in this shit. Cause you joined hands into this bitch. So you gonna take part of her planes. You gonna be joined in with it. You already joined yourself in. So hey, ain't no planes gonna be flying. Not when the missiles come, you ain't gonna be able to get back to your country. Who's ever here is stuck. You just stuck. Yeah, was the old saying like, hey, you stuck like Chuck. You know?
I got a quick precept before you get that, man. This is Isaiah chapter 13. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13.
Yeah.
Therefore I will shake the heavens.
Hey, read up a little bit.
Come.
What
That's 10, okay.
10 to 12.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 13.
Right, hey, that's right. Because in this world, when that time comes, what's like the brother was saying earlier, that Jeremiah was saying earlier, hey, you're not going to be able to see the fucking sun no more, man. It's going to be at, what'd you say, at peak 12, and then it's going to look like it's 2, 3 in the morning. You know? At night or whatever. Go ahead.
The sun shall be darkened in his goings. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for evil and wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
That's right.
Then
Hey, who's the proud, man? Man, so-called white. And the heathen nations with us, man. Because, hey, if you ain't noticed, when you go to a store, like go to a 7-Eleven, and motherfucking Elon is in 7-Eleven. That's some prideful motherfuckers, man. Hey, man, motherfucking ham, man. I was back a long time when I was living back in Michigan. I went to the store at Ham, Mike. Motherfucker gave Esau the money in their hand, like, you know, they changed back, gave it to their hand. I walked up there, this motherfucker put it on the, slapped it on the fucking table, bro. And then I took it, so I was like, all right, so I was like, so that's how you just gonna give it to me? I said, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know about it. I said, sorry, you can hate it. I said, I probably thought I'm African roots. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know, man, fuck you, man. So I went to walk outside, looked back, and he was like, he said what he said, but he gave it the next, but it was in my gave it to their fucking hand, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all the nations, man. All these motherfuckers gonna taste that, man. You know, because all of them got a piece of this pot. Psalms 83. All of them got a piece to deal with Esau, man. But the most proud is Esau, but also these other nations. You don't scapegoat, man.
God.
We not letting you out this shit. Yahweh Shema Shai ain't letting you go, man. Because you did a bunch of shit to us as Esau. Hey, who built the first fucking ships for Jacob? That was Ishmael, the so-called heirs. All right? Hey, did the fucking Moab, Ammon, they ain't had nothing to say. They didn't stop. They didn't come fight for Jacob. They ain't give a fuck. Go ahead.
And they shall flee every one to his own land.
That's right. Hey, but you ain't prepared to flee to your fucking land, man. Hey, some of them gonna get out early. And really, some of them get back now. That's why they send money back home. You ever notice that? Like when they'll come from the other countries, they'll come and they'll send money back to their people and shit. You know, they'll build up their area and shit. There'll be doctors and lawyers and shit. They'll go back over their country and they'll start healing their people. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit for their people and shit. That's the way it works. You know what I mean? Because they know it's gonna be a time when you're gonna have to go back home. Because you can't. Because this is not a forever, man. Everybody know this is that place that bitch that you just used.
That's why they say,
You know? Yeah, right. Yeah. It's only for a limited time, bro. You only get to be here for a limited time. Unless you marry in, you marry. But you also can still be a citizen in fucking China or fucking Japan. You get what I'm saying?
Israel is a scattered sheep. Lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria hath devoured him. And last, the Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, hath broken his bones. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the Most High of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land.
Hey, Esau, you gonna be punished, man. Hey, just like the Babylonian king was punished, Nebuchadnezzar, however you want to say it, just like he was punished, you gonna be punished. All right? The punishment gonna come right back to you all. Hey, man, if you read the Bible, it's a repeat of itself. From every captivity is a repeat of another captivity. Whether it's the Babylon, but just that some get worse than others. But it's still the same shit. It's still putting the children of Israel in captivity. You know?
As I have punished the king of Assyria.
That's it.
And
That's it. As he punished Babylon, it's gonna be the way he punished the king of Assyria. Right? Who came and took down the northern tribe? It was the Syrians. Who took them down? Babylon. Who came and took Babylon down? The Persian and the Medes. Iran. They came and took them down. You know what I'm saying? So the so-called Iranians. So it's when one person come up, what's that? Daniel was at 12. You know, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. You know, he rises kings up and he bring them down. It's the Lord that do all those things. You know? Yeah, Al-Khan, that's what we took. Go ahead.
And I will bring Israel again to his habitation. And he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan. And his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead. In those days, and in that time, said the Lord, the iniquity of Israel shall be reserved.
Most of our problem was they have been reserved. So we're no longer gonna be found, wicked anymore. Because we're gonna be changed also.
Go up against the land of Meridian, even against it, against the inhabitants of Pekah, waste and utterly destroyed after them, said the Lord, and do according.
And continue, and the wicked, for their iniquity, I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to see, and will lay low than a golden wedge of Ophir.
That's a man of the Lord. The most they're gonna make a man with precious fine gold. You know?
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in that day of his fierce anger. And every man turn to his own people. That's the point. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one to his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined into them shall fall.
fall by the sword.
That's it. They're going to be fall by that sword. They're going to be thirsty with those missiles.
The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled.
Let's all through this prayer called Yahweh Shem Shah.
Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in thy hand, is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turns
You know, he puts in their minds on what he wants them to do, man. You know?
every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth in the heart.
It's the Most High pounds the mind. He puts things in your mind, man. You know?
To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice.
That's to do judgment and just.
And high look and a prudent heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin. The thoughts of the diligent tend to only to want. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death.
That's what Esau did, man. You know, he got riches by lying tongue, therefore he seeks death. You know?
The robber of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do. The way of man is forward and strange, but as for the pure, his works is right. It is better to dwell in a corner of housetops than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
Right.
The point was
Hey, matter of fact, that's Daniel. I misspoke. I said Daniel 12 and 1. That's Michael stand up. Daniel 2 and 11. 2 and 12. All right. But matter of fact, let me grab this piece of the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
That's it. So with hands on the hands, destroyed. So it don't matter what you think it's gonna do. America's going down, man. All right. America's going to be destroyed. It won't be delivered, man. So with that, so give all praise.
Before you go, I know, slack. Let me hit off the last scripture again before you go. All right, it's Daniel's. The times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and the knowledge to them that know understanding. No, that was it. That's plain and simple. That's the Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Hey, he do it all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these like Babylon go. Babylon was going in his hand. Hey, he gonna put this bitch down. He took Israel. He raised us up. He took our ass down. He raised up King David, King Solomon, King David, King Solomon on down the line. He took them all down. Okay? He raised Babylon up. He gonna take Babylon down the same way. All right. So with that said.
So with that, let it get off. I'd like to say, call Lord
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders, apostles, great also all these two. And salutations to all the Akhenates, priests, and words of series. We are all brothers of YSO. Y'all shall sanctify one. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.